What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, and I am your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C. And you are checking out our AEW Dynamite recap from July 26, 2023. Dynamite was live in Albany, New York. Let's get right into the action. We start out with a promo about AR Fox and his friendship with Darby Allin. And basically, AR let Darby live in his house, and they were friends back in the day. And pretty much Darby has become a mentor to AR Fox. And our first match of the night is for the AEW International Championship. The champion Orange Cassidy defending against who we just mentioned, AR Fox. A lot of action here, back and forth. And Cassidy gets the win after a mousetrap roll up. And Cassidy retains the International Championship after Orange Cassidy shakes AR's hand and gives him the sunglasses. AR breaks the glasses in half and then punches Orange Cassidy. Darby Allin runs down and yells and shoves AR Fox. Orange Cassidy is still in the ring. And while that goes on, Jon Moxley runs out, hits Orange Cassidy with a clothesline and a Death Rider. So a lot of action here. Darby Allin definitely getting in the face of AR Fox, and Jon Moxley is not playing with Orange Cassidy. Blackpool Combat Club has eyes on Cassidy now. Chris Jericho with Don Callis for an interview with Renee Paquette, and Don says we will have Chris Jericho and Takeshita team up. Chris Jericho says he's willing to give it a try, and then Don says that they will fight Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. And then Don Callis gives Chris Jericho a painting of him and Chris Jericho with Bad News Allen looking over them like Allen is some kind of god. Don Callis totally trying to get Chris Jericho to buy into his family by using Bad News Allen's death and his old friendship to rub it in his face. I'm not sure how that's going to go. The new FTW Champion Jack Perry comes out with a shirt that says "I beat Hook." Jack Perry says, "After one loss, Hook took a train home to nowhere. When I said I was going to win a title, I didn't mean this one. As soon as I put hands on it, it became relevant. Taz, I would run circles around you and your dirtbag friends." That's when former ECW legend Jerry Lynn comes out. Jerry says, "Let me remind you, in ECW, we paved the way. Keep running your mouth and you will get your ass kicked." Perry says, "Who's going to kick my ass?" That's when Jerry Lynn drops his mic, and Perry says, "I'm not dressed. How about next week you come into my ring and we'll see who gets their ass kicked." So we're going to get a face-to-face confrontation between Jerry Lynn and Jack Perry next week. We get an interview from Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. We then see Pac defeating Gravity after an avalanche brainbuster, and I call him the Rings of Saturn. The Bastard looks great here, defeating Gravity, and Pac just keeps on momentum going. MJF and Adam Cole are backstage. They trash talk FTR, and Adam Cole tells MJF he's becoming his best friend. MJF says, "I'm going to give you a rematch for the world title after our match on Collision." Roderick Strong shows up and pushes MJF and says he is going to screw Adam Cole over. MJF leaves, and Adam Cole then tells Roderick Strong, "You're pushing me away." So it looks like MJF is going to be the split between Strong and Cole, but will Adam Cole look stupid in the end? We don't know. We get another great match. We see Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana defeating Darby Allin with Nick Wayne. A lot of action here, but AR Fox runs down and sends Darby Allin into the ring post, and then Swerve hits the driver and gets a 3. After Fox attacks Darby Allin and nails Nick Wayne with a skateboard, and then AR Fox officially joins the embassy along with Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana. AR Fox a huge talent, and it looks like Darby Allin's got his hands full with AR Fox. The Jericho Appreciation Society have a meeting backstage. They basically tell Chris Jericho that Jericho doesn't appreciate them, so we can't give Jericho their 100%. So JSA might be breaking up. We then get our women's match of the night. We see Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, defeat Taya Valkyrie after a spear and a lockjaw. Not a lot of action other than that. And then we get our main event. We see the Lucha Brothers defeat Best Friends and the team of Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli after Orange Cassidy runs down and attacks Jon Moxley. The two brawl on the ramp, and then Penta hits Trent Beretta with a fear factor and gets a 3 count, and the Lucha Brothers get the victory here. Orange Cassidy has been a thorn in Jon Moxley's side, what will happen. Next week's Dynamite is a 200 special episode of it. Excited for that. We'll be covering AEW Collision as well. We got All Out coming out. I think it's All In. I don't know. Gotta look into it, but a lot of AEW action coming your way. Thank you for checking us out. We are the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on YouTube. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. Click the notification bell to stay notified when new content is created. Give us a like and subscribe to us to stay notified. Leave us a comment as well. Also, you can check us out wherever podcasts are available and streaming, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and everywhere else. Thank you for tuning in. We're on the road to England. A lot of stuff's happening. AEW has been fired. Stay safe, everybody, and stay uncensored.